Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I am so happy you joined me today because we are going to have some more fun with Arteza today, and I am so excited about this. So in my previous video, which was a collaboration with Arteza, you could see me using their beautiful iridescent acrylic paints, and we painted a journal cover. This is the one, and here's just a little sneak peek of what's coming. I made the second one. I love this idea so much, and I actually made these two into journals. I'm not going to show you guys more at this point, but they will be coming to my Etsy shop quite soon with some other stuff. So that's exciting. And today we will be playing with some of Arteza's real brush pens, which are an amazing product, and I haven't seen anything like this from any other company before. And also with their beautiful watercolor paper, which I will show you. I will tell you a little bit more about it in a moment. And just a disclaimer, they did not pay me, you know, to say nice things, anything like that. They just were very kind to send me these products to play with, to work with, and to share my opinion with you guys. So we will be testing them together today, and we will see what we can make with them. And if you would like to purchase it, I will have my links, and I believe there will be a promo code as well for you. So check the description box under the video, and you will find everything, all the information below. So the real brush pens, this is an amazing pack of 48 brush pens, and they are actually like the tip of the pen is shaped like an actual brush, and the ink is water soluble, and it comes with a water brush, which I love. I love using water brushes. This is just a paint brush that you fill with water, so you don't have to dip it in water to paint with it. And I also have this watercolor pad. They come in a 2-pack. This one has 32 sheets, and you get 2 of them. This one is a 4, but of course they have the US letter size in their US shop. And just the thing about this paper, it's a gorgeous, like a almost white cream color, and it has a beautiful texture. I am obviously not a watercolor artist, but I do appreciate this beautiful paper. I've worked with watercolor papers in the past, so I can compare, and this is a really beautiful texture and beautiful paper. And I actually asked my sister, my younger sister is a watercolor artist, self-taught watercolor artist. I asked her to try this paper, and she was very excited to do it, and she liked it so much. She said you could really get some nice effects with the texture. So what I thought today we would do with these is, first of all, I cut some things from the paper with my what are they? Dies, metal dies. So I used my Sizzix machine, and I used some Tim Holtz dies, and I cut some tags. Of course, you don't have to cut them with Sizzix, you can just cut them by hand. But I also went ahead and cut out some flowers, some wild flowers from I have 2 of Tim Holtz sets of those dies, so I cut those. And I thought we could do something that would, I think this project is going to be perfect if you are like me and you are not, you know, a watercolor artist, but you love the effect that watercolor have. I love watercolor so much. I love to have it like as part of my background. And so this is what I want to show you guys today, that with these real brush pens it's so easy to achieve a watercolor effect without the need to have any skill whatsoever. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy. Let me show you what else I have here. So I have these flowers, maybe we will decorate the tags with, and these were a freebie under one of my videos, and I will link the video for you guys. If you would like to check it out, you can download them, print them out and cut them out for yourself. So these are the flowers that I use in my Pastel Blossoms kit. Then I also cut some tags from background pages from my Pastel Blossoms digital kit. I thought we could make some tags, make some ephemera for our Pastel Blossoms journal that we kind of neglected, but we are going to go back to it and finish it and have some more fun with it very soon. So let's start by making some ephemera for it. So these are the tags, and I bagged them with just some tea-stained cardstock or coffee-stained cardstock. I also have some scraps of paper here, scraps of paper there, so different just scraps that I often use to collage my backgrounds. So we will see what we have. And I also have a piece of plastic. I couldn't find any like plastic packaging, but this is just a plastic page protector. You can use a sheet of acetate, you can use packaging, any plastic will do for what I want us to do here now. And I also should have, yes, I have my water bottle. So this is just a spray bottle with clear water in it. Okay, so first what I want is I want to use these watercolor tags, these tags from the watercolor paper, and make some watercolor backgrounds. And I want to show you guys, well, this will be an experiment, but I want to show you how easily you can make beautiful watercolor backgrounds without first of all having watercolor paints. You will just need those brush pens, but also without having any skill in watercolor whatsoever. So let's have a look at these amazing pens. They come in so many different colors. It's like, you know, you have a watercolor palette and you can of course mix colors, but unless you're skilled, your colors can get muddy and all. And here you just have all the colors you may possibly need at your disposal. So what I want to do is I want to just look at my Pastel Blossoms papers. I have these tags that I cut from the papers, and I want to choose some colors that I believe may match what I have going on with the paper. So I definitely want some purple, maybe some of this kind of misty blue. What else could we have? There is some teal, so maybe this one. There is some light blue. Do I want some pink? We have some pink in the papers, so let me take this light pink. And do I want yellow? I don't think so. Oh, so many beautiful grays and neutrals. So let me see, do I want maybe this peachy color, or maybe I do want some yellow, like this more warm tone. Okay, so let's see what we can make with this. My idea here is that we put our plastic over our tag so we know exactly the surface that we are going to be working on, and we use our colors to kind of smoosh them where our tag is and create some pretty much random patterns, and you can see that the color stays here on the plastic, because this is what happens, you know, when you use water-soluble pens, you can then pick them up from the plastic like you would paint from a palette. So that's nice, and maybe just a little bit of yellow here and there. So I'm very rough with this, you know. I'm not trying to be perfect here with the with how I cover it. You know, I can just roughly cover the area where my tag is. Now what I want to do is I want to spray it, because we want to activate the pigment with water. And then what I will do is I will simply put my watercolor tag over this. And I think it's best to use watercolor paper for this, because with watercolor paper, let's see what we have, if it's even nice. Oh guys, look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. I love it. So what I want to just say is, with watercolor paper, your color sits on, your pigment sits on top of the paper, does not soak into the paper. I need some paper towels. Sorry guys, need to find, well, I have some tissues here. So your pigment sits on the paper, does not soak into it too much, so that you can really achieve beautiful, vibrant colors. And wow, I love it. It's so beautiful. Oh, hope you can see it. I will definitely show you some close-ups later. Let me put this one aside to dry. Now for the next one, oh, this one already got a little bit of green on it. We can use like a little less colors, you know, make it less rainbowy. So let me go with my purple and my 2 shades of blue. We do have a lot of blue papers in the kits. So, and I just want to have fun with that, do some watercolor-like backgrounds for my tags, and then we will just collage over them and make pretty tags. Although these are, I feel, already pretty as they are. Okay. So I really hope you guys are okay. Let me know in the comments, how have you been? Are you safe, guys? Is this situation with the pandemics worse where you are? Because it's definitely getting worse in Poland. Let's see what we have. Ooh, look at this, guys. Isn't this just dreamy? Very pretty. Maybe some more here. Yeah, definitely. Very pretty. So yes, so the situation in Poland is getting worse. It's been getting worse since September, since the children, you know, and the young people went back to school. I mean, that was to be expected, I guess. But if we just look at the statistics, you know, just the statistics, then it's the worst we've had since, you know, since it all started. It hasn't been that bad, even in, you know, like March or April. So that's kind of scary, and it's kind of closer now than it used to be. You know, in the past months, I didn't even meet sort of anyone who was sick. Fortunately, all of my friends and family were healthy, but lately, like my sister's colleagues, a lot of them, she works in schools and preschools, so a lot of them are getting sick, and it's so scary because they are young people, you know, very young. She's like younger than me, so she's like in her mid-20s, and so are her friends and colleagues. Ooh, this is gorgeous. I love it. So yes, so definitely stressful, and as always in stressful times, I'm just so happy I have the ability to come to my room, sit at my desk and craft, and, you know, sort of forget about everything that's been going on, because it's a blessing to be able to just spend some time, you know, not thinking about anything, just enjoying the creative process. It's absolutely amazing. So what do I want to do on this one? Maybe some purple with this yellow. I'm just trying to, I picked a few colors, you know. I think it's good to pick just a few colors so you don't have too much to choose from, and I'm just mixing them up here and there. So yeah, so I hope you are all right in these crazy times, and that your families are safe. And I hope we can enjoy ourselves today, craft together, and have some really nice time, just relaxing and creating. Okay, this is pretty. We actually have some more like subdued green here, where the colors mixed. Okay, and the last one that I have, and I will leave these to dry, and we will do something with these die cuts and then we will come back to the tags. Okay, and for this one maybe some more blue and or maybe purple and a little bit of pink. I really like how this purple is turning out. So a little bit of this, a little bit of this blue, because it's like a perfect color with what we have. Do they actually have numbers? Let me check. Oh, they do. Oh, they have names. So this is denim blue. This is like a sunset yellow that I'm using here. Arctic blue, beautiful names. Periwinkle, as it usually is with bubblegum pink, with Arteza, and this is Teal. They have really pretty names for their colors. I really like how they name their colors. A little bit of this maybe, denim blue. Just want touches of pink on this one. Okay. Yeah. So see how simple this really is, and you don't have to have any actual skill in watercolor to create those gorgeous backgrounds. I love them. I really do. Okay. So the first part is done. Let them dry. I think this one's almost dry. How cute is this? Can you guys see how this will focus in a sec? But in a way, it's really pretty. I really like them. And the second thing I wanted us to try would be, we will be using the water brush that comes with these pens, and let's pick some more colors for this. So I want to color them, and I want them to look like they've been colored with watercolors, where in fact we are going to be using these brushes. So we have a lot of like greenery. These are all wildflowers and plants, so definitely we want to pick some more green colors. So I have the teal, this is turtle green, this is more like a dark one, this is crocodile green, like more like an olive maybe, color. This one is olive green actually, obviously, and maybe one that would be light, like this green tea. Then we want maybe some for the flowers. So we have yellow, we have these colors. I would definitely like maybe another shade of purple. This one is light magenta. What else? Do I want some red? Not really. Not really. I like this one. This one is wine red. Yeah, I think this is like a very deep, like maroon color, something like that. And maybe do I want orange? Orange could look nice with the yellow. So let's take orange as well. Now I'm going to put these aside, and so what I want to do, we could of course go ahead and color our die cuts as they are, and then try to blend the colors a little bit with our brush pen, which I can't locate at the moment. Did I put it aside with my, or do you guys see it and I'm just not seeing something that's right? Okay. Fell down on the ground. Okay, so we could just, you know, color them as they are, blend the colors with the water, with the water brush. But that's not what I want us to do. What I want us to do actually is, let me pick some of these to try this technique that I kind of have in mind, and I don't know how this will turn out. I want us to use them as actual paint. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to start with this one. This is all leaves, so I'm going to be using different shades of green here, and I'm just adding pigment on my plastic here, and I'm going to be picking it up with my brush like I would, you know, paint from a palette. I think it can actually, you know, because you get so many shades of green with this. So I'm squishing my my brush a little to get more water, because when I get more water, my colors will blend very nicely. So I'm just kind of trying. I hope you guys, can you see what I'm doing? I think so. I'm just going over those leaves with my brush. When I want some more water, I'm just squishing it, adding some different shades of green here and there. I love how these colors mixed together, maybe some of this teal here. They're really beautiful and very pigmented, you know, so you can actually achieve beautiful colors, so many beautiful colors, without having to mix any pigments, which can definitely be tricky if you are not familiar with like color theory. You can get muddy colors. I can't count how many times I wanted to mix some colors, like I wanted a pretty purple and I ended up with this awful like brownish mud color that I definitely wasn't going for. So this makes it so much better. So definitely check them out. Definitely check out the links in the description box that I have, the promo code. The links are affiliate links, so just in case you don't know, it means that I do get a very, very small commission from your purchase if you decide to purchase from my link, using my link, with no additional cost for you. So I'm always grateful if you purchase using my link, because Of course, it supports me, it supports my channel. So thank you in advance. Yeah, I love those. And in all honesty, you know, what we're doing here today are just some basic techniques. Okay, I love it. Let me put it up here to dry. Some basic techniques, but these pens, these real brush pens, they have so much potential. Okay, I'm going to use some purples and some blue for this flower. So first adding water, adding like a basic wash of color with water, and then I can start adding different shades and they blend beautifully, just beautifully. And you can really see how beautifully they blend when they are all dry, which we'll of course see here in a moment. I'm kind of cleaning my pen on my hand here. This is the beauty of water brushes, you know, that you don't have to have clear water to clean your brushes. They clean sort of themselves, you know, when you put water, when you squish them, the water comes out of them. The harder you squish, the more water there is, and they clean themselves. So you just kind of can wipe them off some paper towel, and yeah, and they will be good to go with another color. Okay, I really like it. We will see how it looks when it's dry. Ooh, our leaves are almost dry, and look how interesting, how cute this looks. So it can really bring your die cuts to kind of another level, you know, to make them so interesting. What color would I like to go for here? Maybe yellow. Sorry if I'm speaking strange. I had the brush in my mouth. Okay, a little bit of this wine red. So let me start with the lightest color and just have some of it here. I need some more water. I want the pigment to be flowing before I add different colors. Then a little bit of this one, like here and here. Just cleaning my brush like I told you, squishing it and just wiping it off the tissue, and some pink to brighten this up. Oh, I love it. Okay, I love it. Okay, and then for the stem we can use the lighter green, and of course you can go all the way abstract. You don't have to use green for the stems and leaves. You can use any color you like. I'm just kind of trying to be traditional here because we will have a lot going on with the backgrounds for these tags, so I don't want them to get too crazy. Okay, and maybe, so we have 1, 2, 3, maybe just one more. I love this, like a dandelion, I think it is. And what color, guys? I'm thinking orange and yellow for this one. So I'm going to start with yellow again because it's the lighter color. Okay, guys, so because we have all these other colors like still here on the plastic, let's use these remaining die cuts like we used the tags before, so I'm going to water down the pigment, and I'm just going to go and smoosh my flowers in those colors to get them colored randomly, and yeah, and we will see what we get. Okay, I like it. Oh, it's so cute. I like projects like this, kind of random, you know, at first, but then you have so much fun with this. And yeah, don't worry about your fingers, because these are water-soluble inks and they wash off very easily. Some green here. Yeah, I like it. The random smooshing is really nice too. Can get you some unexpected results. So this is so fun. Okay, let's put those aside. I will wipe out the rest. We don't have that much pigment on it. So our flowers are going to, oh, I had this little one too, but it doesn't matter, that's okay. Our flowers are going to dry up here, and now my tags are almost dry, where they are dry enough for me. Oh, this one is quite wet here on top, but basically they are dry enough. So what can we do about them? And I was thinking to kind of tie them with the pastel blossoms thing. Let's use the flowers from the kit. You know, you all can, like I said, can have these flowers for free under one of my videos, and the link is in the description. But I just think that if we use the same flowers as we kind of have in the kit, then it ties the whole thing together very nicely, and they will look, you know, like they belong there. Okay, what else would I want? I may prefer something bigger for the bigger tags, I think, but we will see. Oh, I like this one. Works very well with the colors. So this is going to go here. I could have this one here and something bigger. Okay, and maybe, do I want anything here, or do I want to go with something bigger? Oh, I like this for now. So what I want to do, can you guys see all of them? I think so. Let me move all this aside. So you can see that this paper held up so well. I used quite a lot of water. This one warped a little bit, but it's not too bad. But they are basically flat, so I really like it. The colors are vibrant, which is very good when you use watercolor paper, and yeah, I'm really enjoying using this paper. So let me just start adding some bits and pieces to these tags. I don't want to cover too much, but I kind of want to make like a little bit of a background for my flowers to stand out better, if you know what I mean. To kind of be seated on something, so you can actually tell they are not part of the background, but they are the focal points. I like this. And some music paper. music paper is good for every project. And I get questions sometimes where I get my music paper, my vintage music paper, and I all the paper that I have is from like what's it called, flea markets. I find it on flea markets where people sell just old things, and they very often don't know the value, you know, the value of the things. So so you can get some really nice bargains, and you can find some actual treasures with that cost, you know, definitely not what they are really worth. That's what I would say, I guess. But yeah, definitely flea markets and antique stores. Antique stores tend to have higher prices, especially here in Poland, so I don't shop in them that often. Like, I usually go to this one, there is this one flea market in Krakow. Of course, now due to the situation, it's been closed. It's not operating, but it's kind of like a whole very, very big market square, which is filled on Sundays, which is filled with people selling old everything, old books, old fabrics and laces, and like furniture as well. So everything old, and these are like regular people, you know, not actual what do you call them? What do you call people who sell things like as a job? I'm not sure. But they are just definitely not professional. They are just regular people, and that's why you often can find very good bargains there. So I like going there for this. Okay, what do I want to do here? Oh, I have this, like this color. Would this color actually work here? It could work with this tag. I want to look for something for the bigger tags. This one, maybe. We will see how we like it in a moment. Not sure. Oh, you guys can't see, sorry. This is my box that you've seen multiple times before, which just holds my die cuts, my fussy cut elements, stuff like that. Okay, I don't want to add too much. I don't want to take away from the backgrounds, but I do want to add something. Okay, I think I may go with this, like here. Oh, come on. Like this for this one. I like it. And for this one, I would like something blue or something purple, but something tall, you know? I'm looking for something tall. This is quite tall, but then it's maybe a little bit too much. Or it actually looks very pretty. Then I'm not sure if it works well with my flower here, so let's leave it for now. Now this is okay. Would I want to add anything to this one? How would this look like? Not really. maybe this one. Okay, I think I will like that. Okay, let's start, I think let's start gluing things down. Oh, I could also first choose some labels. I do like to have some labels on my tags, as you probably know. So here's my ephemera holder that we made together, and I think I'm going to go straight to Tracy Fox. You guys know I love her, and I think this might actually look nice. So I'm not placing it, I'm just trying it out, you know, the colors, the shapes. I want to know if they work. This green works here, I feel, but maybe this shape will look better. We will see. What else? Will this brown? No, I don't like it here. The black is, oops, this is upside down. The black is too black, definitely too black for this. But we have many more Tracy Fox labels here that we can choose from. Maybe this one. Yes, I'm tempted to use this one. What else do we have here? I actually think I like this one here. This might be, let me try without this flower for a moment. Would it be too blue? Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe it will actually look pretty. For then I need something for this one here. Ooh, this could work. Okay. Was this little flower supposed to go here? I think so. Alrighty. And then for some like final touches, we will probably add some of Tracy's number and text labels. Random numbers, random text. Okay, let me start gluing this. As you know, I don't like to overthink things, and I also don't really like to, or it's not that I don't like to, I can't really plan my compositions. It frustrates me when I have something planned and then I have to move it because it didn't work out like I wanted to. I just want to avoid the stress of that. So I'm just going to glue things down and hope for the best. That's what I think it is. And also, you know, it's very, very relaxing if you can just glue things down, really, just because the colors match, you know. So what other reason would you need for picking this particular piece for this particular tag? I mean, that's all the justification you need. The colors match, you like them together, glue them down. Maybe a little higher. Oops, my glue is escaping from the bottle. Okay, we will cut the excess off a little bit later. Ooh, how about we added the label somewhere behind this flower? How would I like the label actually? Or maybe here? and then leave the top of the tag lighter, or maybe like this, or can I still unglue it? I can. Okay, I don't want to rip the flower off, but I can always glue it back again. So maybe like this. Would I like it like this? I think so. Okay, let me place it here, and without moving it, I'm going to glue it down in this exact spot. Now glue down my stem. Whoa, so much glue. Okay. But that's why I like using this glue, because it dries clear, and when I make a mistake, when I put too much of it on my tag, it's you can always repair it, sort of. And I actually think I may want this other half of the label that I cut off here on top, so let me glue it down and we will see how we feel about it. And of course you may think that we are covering a lot of the watercolor background that we made, but what I feel is the background was just the basis of our work. It's the background, you know, it's like a canvas for you to work on, so don't feel bad about covering too much of it, because remember that without it, even if you cover like 80% of it and you have just 20% visible, without it your tag would not be what it is. So the 20% is what makes this tag, the 20% of the background that you have visible. Okay, let me just check very quickly if I have any random labels from Tracy that I might like to use here. Like I don't want something too big, but I do want something like we have two labels on this tag, and I feel like to balance it out we need a third piece. Maybe this. Not really, I like this one better. Like this. Okay, it's almost covering our label on the bottom. Almost though. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty. I will probably do some, you know, stitching around with my sewing machine, but so far this is what we have, and we will, or I will off camera maybe put some twine through the hole here, or actually maybe I think we will have to make the second part to this video, guys, because I'm like getting carried away. But how about we make like hole reinforcers with book page to match the book page here. Let me just check if I have my punch somewhere. I do, so we can quickly see how this would look like. So I wanted to make a quick video. Oops, I think I have something blocking my punch. I wanted to make a quick video just showcasing those products to you guys, but I'm having so much fun with these watercolor backgrounds, and I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of fun with the watercolor flowers too. That we might need to do a second part to it, but that's fine. It's all good. Okay, I could spend the whole day making pretty tags and journaling cards and stuff. Okay, so I think I just want this, or maybe let me put it on both sides actually to tie it in. So I'm going to cut another circle. Okay, add some glue here. Really, these reinforcers that I cut here. Well, my Siri just just activated. I don't know why, but they are not. Their aim is not to reinforce, it's just to look nice, and I think it does. I think it really does look nice, and I know you guys know what's coming. I know you guys know what's missing. I just have to ink this up. Yes. Inking up a tag like this just kind of finishes it off for me. It gives it this like a very faint frame that frames the whole project together, and I really like it. Yeah, so nice. I love it. Okay, let's make another one. So we at least have a couple. I would love to have at least 3 done in this video. I hope you guys are not like irritated with me adding stuff to these tags and just changing my mind and going back and forth. But that's the real process. That's how my process looks like. I may have some idea in my head for what I want to do, but it's when I actually sit down at my desk and craft that the ideas start to come to my head like crazy, and I keep adding and adding until I feel like that's enough, you know, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. So where would I want this label? Would I want it here? Maybe up there, or down here? I'm thinking maybe here, although I would be covering up almost all of the music paper, but I don't think that matters really. Okay, where's my glue? It's here. Oops, I think I'm going to sneeze. Sorry guys. I've had like a little cold. I was a little bit down, like low on energy for the past week or so, but it's all good now. It definitely wasn't anything too bad, anything too dangerous, so thank God, I think. Okay, let me glue this down, and let's see if we want to add anything to this tag. I'm now drawn to these reinforcers. I will probably keep adding them on all of these. And like I say to you guys often with some other projects, adding same or similar elements to your projects. If you make like a lot of things at once and you add something similar to all of them, like a common theme, it just makes them go together really nicely. So I definitely recommend it if you want your projects to seem cohesive. Okay, the sponge is not working too great for some reason, but no, it's fine. So this time I chose the music paper for the reinforcer, just to keep it interesting. But just the fact that we have the reinforcers on our watercolor backgrounds, that's the common theme I'm talking about, and that's what kind of makes these tags, or will make these tags, seem as like a series, you know, like one project, instead of a lot of instead of a lot of separate ones. So there is the second one, and let's make one of the big ones, and I think we will call it a day, and we will finish decorating the rest of the tags, and also we will make tags with those fun watercolor flowers in the next video. And yeah, I really hope you guys like the way I used the real brush pens and the watercolor paper. I hope it inspired you maybe to try to do the same. It's kind of maybe like thinking out of the box, you know, you have the watercolor paper pad, you think watercolor painting, something like that, but definitely don't be afraid to cut into it, to cut the shapes that you actually need in your craft, and so that this beautiful paper can serve your purpose, which is like journal making. Definitely, like I always encourage you, think out of the box, you know, you don't have to use things in paper crafting or crafting in general. You don't have to use things with the purpose that they were created for. It's so fun to come up with ideas for using some supplies in a creative way. Okay. And I definitely think that this watercolor look adds so much to this project. This is so beautiful. I'm a fan. I really love it, I have to say. I really do love it. Okay, now I have to figure out where I wanted this label to go. Maybe like this, actually. I think so. So I'm going to just glue this down right here. And definitely, guys, join me for the second part, because we will be making more beautiful tags for our Pastel Blossoms journals. And we will be finishing the project soon, the Pastel Blossoms journal project soon. And I'm very excited for that, really, because this journal, even though I stopped working on it because I kind of had so many other things to do, this journal is very special to me, you know. It's one I'm making with my very first digital kit that I created. And this is like... this is just, it's still huge for me, you know. So it does carry a special meaning for me, this little book. I hate when this happens to me. I hate when I'm in like a middle of a thought, I'm talking away to you guys and my camera breaks, my camera stops and I don't even know when it stopped. So anyway, never mind. I don't know what I was saying, but I just added those reinforcers here. I'm going to ink this one up. I'm going to take them quickly to my sewing machine and sew around them. I think I will use just a simple like straight stitch to add some more frame to them, and I will be back in a sec to show you guys what we've done today and also you know, what we will do next time. So give me a sec. Okay guys, so here are the tags that we did today. I did stitch around them with just some brown thread, and I added some baker's twine through the holes, and you know, just made those little bows. So this is what we have. I think they are gorgeous. I think the watercolor background really makes the whole tag kind of pop, make it more interesting and more unique. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will join me for the second part. We have a few more tags to make and I'm also sorry if I kind of sounded maybe a little bit chaotic today. I guess I'm still tired from my cold, but I did really enjoy crafting with you today. I hope you did too, and yeah, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.